Even though formulas are often thought of as chords, for now we're accessing them as melody, one note at a time, like an arpeggio. Yeah, but the words scale and chord and arpeggio are so loaded with pattern references that it's of minimal relevance to this exercise. Whatever can be achieved within the concept of scale, chord, and arpeggio can be covered by formula as melody and harmony, but to a greater improvisational degree. I'll talk about some theory now, and in the next video I'll demonstrate it on the guitar. After playing melodically for a while, it's time for you to switch to harmony, 2 or more notes at a time. Same procedure, just 2 or more notes at a time. Simple as that. Use the same methods of access, note name or function, but you play the notes simultaneously. Play any note that is within your given zone. Formula's notes are all equal, all available. As improvisers, we do not discriminate. Unlike chord forms, which are accessed by shape, formula voicings are created spontaneously, without shape or pattern reference, by locating available notes of the formula via note name or function and playing them simultaneously. Practice the harmonic playing just as the melodic playing is practiced, with the recorder and the metronome, working on a chosen area of focus, for example rhythm, keeping it as musical as possible. And you don't want to get too attached to a specific key, location or formula. Keep it moving, always keep it moving. Again, the goal is not memorizing, but to explore. This is where improvising and harmony come together, but without all the usual patterns like chord shapes and voicings. One finger per fret keeps it simple, and any note that is within the formula. After experimenting with the harmonic improvisation, you try recording a melodic improvisation, and then you play a harmonic groove from the exact same formula against it as you listen to it. Accompanying your own improvisation can highlight which areas to focus on as a practicer. You may ask, why not just make a rhythm track and burn over that all day long? Well, that's a different exercise. One that's more for the ear than for the head, because one tends to shape one's own ideas to fit with the backing track. For now, the goal is to be able to access any tonality without relying on a backing track. The head decides what the available notes will be, when the ear organizes those notes as music. This may sound like a pretty scary concept, at least it did for me when I was starting out, but it will get easier with time and with practice. Once you start listening to recordings of your own playing and analyzing them in an objective manner, which I talked about in part 5C, everything's gonna get really easy if you start working on it on a daily basis. Otherwise it won't work. So, what's the point of all this again? Well, so far it's been a melodic and harmonic study of all the tonalities that exist within the chromatic scale. At the same time, it's an improvisational exercise that can be used to isolate and develop assorted playing skills with maximized application to actual performance. So in short, we are preparing ourselves to make music.